Tolino, a German company with a pretty decent following in Europe. No surprise to anyone and an admitted fact that they use Kobo Rakuten shells for their products. But we've ran into a little bit of a problem. Remember, this is a temporary problem, potentially, and is only relevant to the date of this upload. However, as per the date of this upload, the Tolino devices seemingly do not work any longer outside of Europe. Let me explain. Tolino, associated with Deutsche Telekom, had gotten purchased by Kobo Rakuten, a Canadian brand, Kobo, and a Japanese mega conglomerate, Rakuten. After said purchase, the company started utilizing the Kobo Rakuten devices instead of developing their own like they did when they initially launched. Something else they did was switch over from using Android to Linux. We've reached out to both Kobo and Tolino 9 times collectively over the past week and have had no response, hence this video, despite the fact that both Kobo and Tolino send us samples of these units on a regular basis. So let's dive in and either them or you guys can help us. Alright, let's get to the bottom of this together. We have the Shine color, and we have the Vision color. All of these are from the latest line of the Rakuten shells. We're going to show you guys what we're running into, and hopefully we can all figure this out together. This seems to be the case on any one of these 3, and we're going to show you on each one. So what we're going to do is click English on all of these. We're going to get to the point where it says set up over Wi-Fi, but I'm going to switch it up just for some scientific testing. What I'm going to do on one of them as a control is to say no Wi-Fi, set up reader later. So this one's going to skip over to the home screen, in which case you can see we have the ability to do sync now. We can get right into the device. We can sideload in books and start using it right out of the gates if we wish, but on the other two, on the one of the 2 Shine units and the Vision, I'm going to set up with Wi-Fi. After we click join, putting our password in properly, what happens is we continue over, it checks for updates, and then we get this message. Don't worry, we will show you this message down in the description below, so you can get to this later. It says HTTP not found, ##, backend, HTTPException not found, HTTP return code 404. We have Googled that, and nothing pertains specifically to the solutions around this unit. Moreover, if you press OK, what it does is factory resets back to the original start of the unit. Let's try on the Vision now. Just to mix things up, we are going to change our zone and say Rome to get this in Italy, where this is supposedly supposed to work. This is supposed to work in Europe. Now we're going to do the same thing, check for updates, and that even on the Vision is going to show up with the HTTP issue once it starts getting the regions. So we're unable to do anything because it reverts factory resets back to the beginning. However, again, even on the Vision, I can do setup later and go right to the unit and start taking notes. I can do notebooks, I can do beta features, all that stuff, but I can't use internet. Now you might be asking, what happens if we get past it and then put the internet in, like on this one? We're going to do that right now. So remember, we skipped over the Wi-Fi setup. I am now going to join as an attempt to do a synchronization update at the top. So I have Wi-Fi. So what I'll do now is sync now. It is going to search for an update like you see here. I'm going to download it, and once it is done, it's going to have the same issue. So we're coming up on 100% right here. So we've downloaded the latest update, and it is now going to force install the update via installation, and then it will reset. So after all that, about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, getting the update, getting the what's new, all that fun stuff, the second you go to the bookstore to get to the bookstore select screen, you get the finding regions, generating regions, then you get this again, and guess what? When I press OK, it reverts all of our work back to factory reset. This isn't a dig at Tolino. To be fair, these are only supposed to be used in Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Belgium, countries like that. Not supposed to be used by a Canadian company with a Japan outlet on Japanese Wi-Fi. That's not the point. But there are many people that have these that go to different countries for studying, for leisure. And if you're in a country like Japan, like Canada, like America, and you can't use it, you can't access your store, you can't access your books, you can't download new content, that's shooting yourself in the foot a little bit. This happens on all three of them. We do not have a solution to them. We have reached out to them countless times. We've had no correspondence back about anything. Even though they send us the samples, like we said, it's a very strange situation. We're not sure what's going on. And no, we're not going to use VPNs and stuff like that because that doesn't solve the problem. That doesn't solve the problem that ever since they moved over to the Kobo Rakuten units and Linux subsequently, it's just been different. And it just seems like at this point in time, all three of these are bricks. Let us know what you guys think. And if Tolino and Kobo Rakuten are watching, please contact us via email, who you already contacted us because we've received these samples and all of the cool pens and everything like that. Much appreciated. So let us know. Leave a comment down below.